Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Cornbrook Contracting. My name is Thomas, and as always, we come live to you from Hillside Farm today. We've got the Massey out here, and as you can just see in the distance there, we have Dave. He's working away in this fast track. I jeweled him up. He's got dual wheels on the back, and he's pulling the cultivator, and he's cracking through that. Today I have got one of our new bits of kit here. This is the air seeder, and it's a new bit to us, and it's brand new as well, so it's a smart bit of kit actually. I can open that gate now. And we're back up here. We've got a lot of drilling to do here at the moment, so we're reinstating some grassland. This was the spring barley field that we drilled last year. Tony's had a change of plan, a change of heart set, and he wants to put this into grass. This field and the one over the road there, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get this all set up. It's nice and easy. It should be nice and quick. We've got a good, I think we've got about 8 meters here in working width, so we should have plenty. Like I say, Dave has got a good bit of head of steam on us, so we're going to get this all wrapped up here, and then we'll move on to the next field. This is a beautiful day, absolutely stunning outside. And it's looking fantastic. We're getting a really good dry period now, which is great to get these established. Hopefully we get some rain sooner rather than later though, because it's well, we're gonna need it really for not only this crop but all the crops we're sowing here to get established. So what we'll do, we've got a lot of acreage to crack on out. Today we've actually got Tony out here as well. You can just see him through the hedge line there. He's busy ploughing away in his fent, which is good. So he's going to keep cracking along, and then we'll catch up with him. We're going over there just later on. That field's been ploughed over at the moment, and obviously he already got a good head start on us here. So yeah, we're making some good progress today. It's beautiful weather. Right now Jamie is not with us. He's had to take a day off to go and look after some admin, but he will be back in his seat tomorrow, which is fine. We're at that stage of the year now where, as much as we are getting busy and cracking on there, we do have a little bit of free time, and it's a little bit easier to get caught up on odds and ends that we couldn't do during the harvest. Really, harvest-wise, we are all done. Everything is in the books now. The combine's back in the shed, and it'll stay there for another year, which is great. And very happy with that, with our current progress, really. So yeah, all is looking very good here. We're really making some sound progress. Speaking to Tony earlier, and he is actually looking to ramp up the cattle side of the business here. So there's going to be a lot of grass work and a lot of potential new grass work for us coming up in the future, which would be great if we can get hold of that. It really would be. But yeah, we're just using our iron block spreader at the moment, and or air seeder, and it's flying along really. Effectively, all we're doing here is we're just ruffling over the cultivated land. The air seeder blows seed down into the ground, and then the harrows behind it come straight along and button it all up. Really, just give it a nice little covering. We may come back in here with the rollers if Tony wants us to, but that won't be for. We'll probably get to that tomorrow, I think. But yeah, nice little bit of fresh grass. It's always nice to get it rejuvenated. And we'll leave the headle until the very end there, just so we're not scrubbing the seed back out really with this. But yeah, it's remarkable the difference in this field now. As you can see, when you get a good bit of sunshine down here, it really does dry out. You may recall, I think actually one of the first episodes I recorded for this little for our blog. This field was soaking wet when we were trying to plough it over, really miserably wet. So it's nice to see it's changed up a little bit, which is always fantastic. And yeah, all being well, we'll be able to get rattle through this. The worst part was in this little corner here, but yeah, I think it's much better now. Really, really is. Yeah, and all being well, we'll get this all kind of ticked off sooner rather than later, and then that's on to another job. We do need to spend a bit of time coming up, doing some filing, doing some admin. It won't be today. We'll get to it when we get to it. Likely going to be in a rainy day if we have one coming up soon. But yeah, whilst the sun is out and it's all looking good, we need to crack on here, so we can't really hang around, that's for sure. But yeah, very impressed with this new seeder. We took it on because we've got a little bit of grass work of our own to do, and a lot of outstanding contracts. So it's a nice seeder. It's a good width here. We can use it just as a harrow should we need to, but it's yeah, it's a lovely bit of kit here. Actually, it's got a great working width to it, so we really can fly through a field in next to no time at all, really, which is ideal for us. But yeah, other than that, everything is good. Jamie has been loving his new Ford, the New Holland, beg your pardon. I like to call it a Ford just to wind him up. Oh, there goes Dave into the other field. And yeah, he's loving working with that one. It's a great machine, actually. He's very happy in it. It's no Massey, that's for sure, but then very few seldom are, so we just got to kind of let him go with that one. But yeah, he loves it. He's happy with it, which is the main thing. It's all we can really ask for. And he's got it on the plough, actually. I think he's coming up here tomorrow to get a little bit more ploughing done, which would be good. But yeah, the farm in question here, they didn't get much straw because a lot of the straw is so wet and just poor that it made terrible bales. So we have been carting in quite a few loads of straw for him, and Tony's going to probably be needing a little bit more on top of that. So we've done that. Elsewhere, it's been a week or two since we last had any kind of interaction. We've bought a new grain trailer. We've got a Red Rock grain trailer now to add to the fleet, which is great. It's a very nice little trailer, actually. Bought it second hand. It's not new at all, but it's looking in great shape. It really, really is. Yes, that's pretty much the long and short of it for us so far. We're looking good. Everything's coming together very nicely. Yeah, we've been busy, but that busy is always the best way to go. So what we'll do, I think we'll just keep plugging away here for a little bit longer. This field won't take too much longer. As you can see, we're already kind of buttoning into the bottom end. And then we'll get this done and we'll come back to you when we're able to move on into the next field. So we'll see you in a little while. Okay then folks, we are back. We've almost finished that first field. We did run out of grass seed though, so we've had to fill up the little hopper on this pneumatic star, which we've done. So we're all good to go with our seed from here. We're going to get cracking again, go back in. We'll probably get halfway through that next field with what we've got here, I should imagine. But we need to just lift that back up. And fold up and we can get ourselves away. We're really lucky to get this stunningly nice period of weather again. It's been miserable, as I mentioned there, for the longest of time. So it's really nice to get some good strong weather back here. Let's get that door shut before we go too much further. Excellent stuff. So I hope you're all doing very well. It's been a long time, like I said there. We have been super busy. We've just not been able to get anything recorded and then sent off to the lads who edit it and upload the videos for us. So we've tried to do what we can. What I think I'll do, we'll just button up this headland now. But yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah, I hope all is going well. If you're finishing your harvest off, I hope it's you've got through it all. And then come out the other side smiling at least, all being well. And yeah, we've, like I say, we've got a lot more work because the weather was so poor. I mean, to be honest, we really did benefit from that. But in the ideal world, you know, maybe we wouldn't have to benefit as much and the local farmers would do a lot better for us. But we've taken on a few contracts on the other side of the river to the south of us. So we're going to have a look at those as well and just see what's going on. But yeah, that's very interesting. And yeah, ultimately it's been a good summer for Jamie and myself, and we're hoping that that'll continue really. Hoping we can get actually a little bit of business on top and just keep kind of rolling on. But business is good, business is booming, and yeah, so far so good. Dave is establishing himself a little bit more now. He's learning a few more ropes and he's moving into a little bit closer into the area actually, which is great news. So he's getting himself set up and he's doing a little bit more work, not just for us but for Tony these days as well, which is fantastic. So all in all, everything is looking very good. Very, very good. And we still haven't been able to prize Dave out of the fast track, so that must mean he's enjoying it still and he's enjoying working here and not looking to move on anywhere anytime soon, which would be nice. Although he has got his prized little Massey that he's been tinkering with. So I have yet to see it though. One day we might get it strapped onto a grain trailer to do some work for us. So we're just about finished. We're going to wrap up this little headland here. Can't quite get it all in, so we'll leave a little bit to make it worthwhile on the return, and then we will jump into the next field and really play catch up with the guys in there, because they're that field's been ploughed over. The land's a little bit heavy there, I'm led to believe, so Tony wanted to just give it the working over himself first, and then we will take it from there. But yeah, we've got a lot of acreage to cover here with Tony. He's got a lot of his own stuff to do. but he's mentioned that he might want us to come and jump in just to get a head start with, at least with all the grass work. So we'll have to see. But he has bought his own drill again. He was without his own drill for a long time, so he's bought some of his own equipment back in. And he's really starting to pick up the work and doing a bit himself with Tony as well. So, because I think he's taking on a little bit more land. That might be the reason for it. And we just couldn't cover everything, if we're honest. We were trying, we were getting as much done as we could, but we just couldn't get over it all. There we go. That's looking nice and smart. We'll get the rollers in on that sooner rather than later. Get it all buttoned in nicely, and then that's a good looking crop. Oh, there goes Dave again. Looking to hopefully get some GPS fitted to this tractor. We got it added onto Jamie's New Holland, so we'll probably look to get the same Trimble setup put onto the Massey as well, which would be great. It's a nice looking, it's a good bit of kit, and would love to get that onto here for my own benefits really, just when I'm getting out there with the fertilizer spinner. So we'll look to see if we can do that, but again might have to wait until we get through a majority of the seasonal work just to make it, you know, we can't really afford to drop a tractor at the moment, so not that it would take them too long, but we'll just kind of hang fire. Quite often I do a lot of the ploughing work anyway, so I can get by without the GPS for ploughing. It's not a necessity, whereas it's always much more advisable to have it when you've got the drill on, because we've got the vary rate drilling that we like to use. So that's perfect, that's all done. I'm going to roll around the corner. As you can see, there is Tony. He's got a lovely old Fent these days. I'm not sure where he picked that up from, but it's a nice looking machine. And we're going to get ourselves settled up in here and get ourselves started, and then I have a feeling we're going to be kind of waiting. It's not going to take me too long to catch up with Dave, so we'll get going nonetheless, and we'll see how it's looking. And if we have to stop, we have to stop. But yeah, for now we've got a little bit of ground to run into at least. We all working away? Perfect. Excellent stuff. So we're going to keep cracking through here, like I say, and I'll come back to you when we made a little bit further progress, see how it's all looking, and give you a bit of an update as we move on. While we're waiting, we caught up a little bit quickly there. It took us about 4 passes to get caught up to Dave, so we've given him a little bit of time. He is rumbling through now. He's nearly catching up with Tony, actually, who had to go and I don't know where he's gone, but he's not in his tractor. That's all I know. But yeah, we're going to keep cracking on. We'll see what we can get done here. Where is Dave? He must be hiding down the bottom of the hill here. But yeah, we'll keep cracking on anyway. We'll get this all done and dusted fairly soon, one would imagine. Shouldn't take us too much longer. But beautiful day. Look at the view over the hills there. That is absolutely fantastic. And on it goes. So yeah, we'll... there he is. Fast Track is still purring along. It's absolutely flying. We've got a new 4-meter cultivator on the back of that. It's got some... it's got like kind of V-leg tines on there, so it's ploughing. It's ploughing the pan that or it's ripping through the plough pan, and kind of just lifting everything up there, which would be nice. And then it's packing it all down. It's leaving us with a great little seed bed here actually, and it's all looking very good. Dave's happy. He's got some of his Julies on the back, so he's happy. His Fast Track looks fantastic with dual wheels. I challenge you to think otherwise, but it's no, it's great. That's looking very good and promising, and we're going to keep cracking along here. We'll jump back into the Massey where we can get going again. It shouldn't take us too much longer, I don't think. Once we'll get caught back up, it just there's Tony. He's going again. Hey, look at that! It's like the dancing tractors. That looks good. So we'll get ourselves going, and then we'll go and catch up with the second coming of the Chuckle Brothers. So it shouldn't take us too long. That's perfect, and away we go. So like I say, I've got twice the width on Dave there, and I think I'm probably best part of 3 times the width on Tony, so we'll certainly catch them up nice and quickly there, and I can also go a little bit faster as well, so it's looking good. We'll get this all buttoned in no time at all. And then we've just been discussing, had a quick chat with Tony there. We're going to do a few more fields for him into grass, get it ploughed over, and get it reseeded with grass seed. Because yeah, he's making a charge to increase his herd size really. I think it's named about 250. And yeah, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, ultimately we'll keep ticking along and see how it all pans out, really. But so far so good to date. Hey, they're almost in synchronicity over there. Beautiful work. Great thing is, because I've got about 8 meters in width here, I can spin around in one go and get right back to where I need to be without any issue. So it really does make for some quick drilling here, I have to be honest. But that's what we want with grass seed. We want to get it in and done before it gets too before it's at risk of being damaged by the wind or the rain. But yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit more work here. Like I say, we do have a few carton jobs. Tony and I have just been discussing a few different things there, and there are a few jobs that we need to do just to get caught up with all of the with various things, like giving him a little bit more. He's got some fodder on order, so some silage bales and straw bales that we need to bring in. Oh, and I am about empty, which is always fun. So we're just going to lift this up here again. And we'll go and get ourselves filled up. So we need to go, and we didn't quite get as far through here as I thought we might. But not to worry, we'll go and get another load of seed in here. Shouldn't take us too long. We'll come back and then we'll get cracking on and get the rest of this filled up. And within a matter of minutes, we're back in here. I think we should have our last hopper full of grass seeds to get us pushed through to the end there. And then yeah, the gap is closing now for sure. We're very close, and we should be, well, we should be kind of right back on their tails again within another couple of passes, really, I should think. Which is great news, and that'll be probably a great place for us to leave it here, really. We are pushing through, though. I think the order we're going to be releasing our videos this weekend is a little bit different. So Jamie will be back tomorrow with his latest blog. I'm not quite sure what he's going to be doing, but I'm sure we'll find out, and it's going to be interesting. He's got a lot of ploughing under his belt recently, so we'll never know. Likely something to do with that, but we shall see. For now, though, I'm just going to keep rumbling through, get caught up with the team, and then get home, back to the yard, and get some office work done, I think. See if we can get some more bills paid off. But for now, though, we'll leave it here. This has been a little bit of a quick one, but we'll just kind of get a feel for everything, fill you in with all the new information and our kind of plans at the moment, and then we'll get back to full speed. As you can see, though, Tony is working away hard. It's nice to get into the field with Tony. Actually, we haven't done that for a long time. And yeah, Dave's cracking on with his new bit of kit as well. So life is good. We're progressing through. The sun is shining. What's not to like there? For now, though, we will leave it here. So all that remains for me to say is thank you ever so much for watching the latest episode of Cornbrook Contracting. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to subscribe to both Simulation for the Nation and Virtual Farmer, who always very kindly update and upload our videos. And we will see you in the next one. So until then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.